Good evening and salutations, my Days of Our Lives fans. I don't know what it was about this episode. Here's the thing. I can't tell, was this episode just dragging in some ways? Or was it just me? You know? Because I went to sleep late last night. And I woke up early this morning. So I've been a little kind of off. To some extent. But I don't know, it was about this episode, like certain things was just kind of dragging a little bit. We found out why Doug was just so out of it. Which, to be honest, I said this yesterday, I was kind of nervous. Turns out that he is drugged up. Doug is drugged up, okay? Marlena put him on a bunch of strong medications, or one really strong medication, so he's just off. And there's one point where Julie starts to sing to him, and after a while I was just like, I can't do this. I'm literally sitting there just in the chair like, after a while I had to fast forward it. I was like, I can't do this. I guess I was supposed to try to snap him out of this whole thing. Bella was sitting there saying like, Doug looked like he was kind of nervous. Like he was kind of scared. And one of them said that. I couldn't tell if it was Bella or Sean. But pretty much, Bella was like, well, he did sit there and say Marlene tried to kill him. Before she tried to kill Julie. And, Sean's just like, Marlena, really? And towards the end of the episode, Julie gives this long-winded speech, and my goodness, I was just like, and she's still going. I know it was nice and it was sweet and everything like that, and I think it was, romantic. I just felt like it just lasted an eternity. And so when Marlena came in there, I almost kind of woke up for a little bit. I was like, oh, look like something's about to go down. And, she walks in there and just looks like, all right, Doug, taking you back. Julie was ready with the smoke, okay? Julie was pretty much ready to throw her hand. She was like, yo, he ain't going nowhere. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what drugs you on. You certainly been giving my husband a ton of drugs, but this ends now. He ain't going nowhere, and that is the end of that. Marlena's sitting there talking about, I have power of attorney or something like that. Now, Bella did call Marlena to sit there and be like, hey, heads up, you're not, Doug is out. You're not in charge of him anymore, of his care, and that's that. But Marlena hung up on her. And so when she gets there, she sits there and tries to play this whole, well, I'm your doctor, and I just want to sit there and do is, I just want to do something to, do something. No, 1 second. Not gonna lie, I kept stuttering because I was really sitting in a very uncomfortable position. Anyway, Marlena sits there and tries to play like, oh, well, it's time for you to go back. I'm just trying to help you. Julie is, she's very emotional. And she looks towards Kayla like, oh, Kayla, you're backing me up, right? And Kayla's like, no, I'm not backing me up on this. Doug stands up. Well, Doug starts to stand up. They help him up. And he's trying to talk. And Marlena keeps cutting him off. And Sean's like, no. Let this man say his piece. And Doug is like, you're the devil. And everyone just has this shocked and scared look on their face. Marlena's sitting there trying to play it off like rantings of a, disturbed man. That's the type of look that she had on her face when she was looking at, Doug. Now, earlier, Dev and Marlena, big plan. I'm not gonna kill John. I'm gonna have you kill John. And if you don't kill John, then I'm gonna sit there and kill EJ. Which I already knew. And I'm not gonna lie, even before she started sitting there saying, even when she came in, it was like, well, if you don't do this, and at pause, I was like, kill EJ. And so yeah, it was like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kill EJ. When I get back, if there's no blood come from his wherever, you know what I'm gonna do. So she leaves. Sue's all like, I don't know what to do, and I really can't do this, but EJ's my only child, and this, that, and third. She just goes into this whole spiel. Just like she was going to this whole spiel earlier, and John is like, not only is my wife possessed, I'm chained up, haven't eaten, haven't really slept in days, and now I gotta sit there and deal with you just, I feel like that's just torture enough. Okay, why do you gotta sit there and kill him? I guess at this point, you might as well just put him out of his misery. Because he's already stuck in there with Susan Banks, so. But, she's like, I gotta do it, I'm sorry. Now, Steve is sitting there talking to Johnny, asking him, like, hey, listen, any strange things have been happening with, any strange things have been happening with, Marlena and stuff like that? Like, has she been acting different or anything like that? And at first, he says no. But then he brings up the fact that she was dressed like the devil, she was hanging out at the DeMaro's crypt, and she wouldn't let me go inside when I would sit there and kind of scout for the movie. So he's like, really? But Johnny's like, alright, so what's going on? Because now you got me freaking out. I'm about to sit there and take this chick on a flight to Italy, and should I be worried? Steve was like, nah. No need to be worried. It's fine. I'm going to sit there and check out something. So he goes to the crib, and, he breaks open the door. And when he gets in there, Susan is covered in blood. Like, just drenched. I'm like, my first reaction is like, Susan, what did you do? And second of all, I was like, did you make the man explode? She practically almost seemed like she's covered in blood from head to toe. And I understand if you nick an artery, it can, but, not like that. It looked like they just doused her pretty much with just blood. I'm like, what the hell did you do? Now, Chanel goes to go get a passport, sees Paulina, and is like, yep, this is just like my dream. Alright, let me have it. And Paulina pretty much apologizes for everything. For lying, pretty much forgives her and even apologizes for putting her in that position. So she apologizes. They reminisce about some good times that they had. And then, Paulina finds out, because Chanel was like, listen, when I looked at Marlena, it was almost like I felt compelled to sit there and blurt it out. So Paulina is pissed. Okay, she's like, alright, listen, we good, and she's upset, she's kind of sad that, they're not going to spend Thanksgiving together, but, Chanel's like, I need to sit there and process this. So Paulina heads straight to Marlena's place as she's about to leave. And she confronts her about the whole, like, yo, why would you sit there and tell my dirty secrets or whatever, my secrets that I said to you in confidence to my daughter? What the hell is wrong with you? And then Marlena possessed Marlena pretty much kind of goes off on her, like, listen, this is your fault. Okay, you put yourself in this position. Abe is not going to go out with you. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with your daughter now, but you did this to yourself, and you just kind of gotta live with it. So don't be upset with me because it's stuff that you did, pretty much. And with that being said, I gotta go and check my messages. So I'm just gonna. That's what it was. She was about to go inside, and she was like, I gotta go check my messages, and I can't do this." So she's about to go in her apartment. And Paulina is like, "Where do you think you're going?" She calls her a bitch or whatever, like you call her a bitch. And she grabs her arm, but that's Marlena turns around and you see the eyes. I'm gonna be honest, in the beginning, it kind of creeped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, when the story first started, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of creeped me out. But at the same time, I love horror, so it's, kind of a double-edged sword or whatever. But now, when she did it, I was just like, okay. I mean, I was more surprised than anything else. Because it seems like, the Devil's Plan is just unraveling. You got too many people know what's going on. You got Doug that's loose that, granted he's drugged up or whatever, but he's been making too many mistakes. And people are starting to get suspicious. And now, turning around, revealing yourself to Paulina, and then being like, first of all, she was like, "You might want to let go of my arm. Get out of here." I'm sitting there thinking, why are you letting her go? She's a witness. You kept Susan Banks because she was causing you trouble. You kept John because he was poking around asking too many questions. But you're going to let Paulina go because... why? I seriously do not understand why you just let her go for. Just do the whole... but... and then you just have 3 people in the crib. Or stuff somewhere. Or turn into I don't know. Some sort of animal. A fish. Turn into a damn fish. Okay? Whatever I'm sitting there saying that she should have did, which would make a lot more sense than her just sitting there saying, "Go on. Get out of here." You know my secret now, but... get out of here. So Paulina calls the cops and she's like, I don't even know what to say at this point. Granted, when, she turned around and revealed the eyes, Paulina was like, what are you? I'm surprised she was shocked, but yet she still was sitting there holding on to Marlena's arm like, do you like your arm? Do you like your fingers? Because at that point, I probably would just be, not touching whatever that is. Anyway, Chanel goes with Johnny to Italy. Johnny makes sure that Allie, is cool with running the bakery by herself. She's not happy about it, but she understands because of the whole, blowout thing with, Chanel and her mom. So she's like, alright, whatever, I get it. I'm also just like, you sure you want to just run this bakery by yourself? Like just you? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that's about it for, more or less. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it, did John actually really say that much? Because I felt like it was just more Susan Banks talking than, John. I felt like he barely said anything at all, which is a great work day. All I gotta sit there and do is come into work and sit there and be chained up for a little bit, barely say 1 or 2 lines, and I get paid oodles and noodles of dollars. That's sweet. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but I have no idea what I'm missing. But before I go, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, a happy and safe Thanksgiving, and I also want to say that I'm very thankful just for having amazing subscribers to watch my day's reviews, because I know sometimes they come out uber late, like tonight, and I do try to actually put them out earlier, but sometimes it's I get out of work, and then it's just I got out of work late, and just all this other stuff. But I really do appreciate the people that still do watch my day's videos, even when they come out kind of super late. So thank you. And with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a great Thanksgiving Day tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video.